So welcome back to hydroneer. I got the 10 grand and began to buy some items. Then I need to transport all these items back and build with them.
Looking for someone?
Which would be fun, to say the least. So now that you've seen that I've bought a ton of just stuff, next time you see me, he's going to be fully built. So it probably took me an hour and a bit to build it. Build this using the drill you get from over there. I've worked out where you get more drills. I have a gold filter going in there, iron filter in there, that crisper goes in there. Then I do have a filter for the cloud tube, even though I won't get any, for when I manually mine, when I'm bored. Then my gems get polished and go in this bucket. So what I'm going to do is turn off the system. As well as just open this up. And now what I'm going to do is just come along, take this gold, pull it into there, which to me, this says it's 4,831. Now I have a pretty expensive ring, valued at 5,336. I'm not going to use the irons, I need the iron. I'm going to take this all the way to the jeweler. 5,000, almost 6,000. I would get over 10,000 if I sold the iron, but I need the iron, as I said. So now what I'm going to do is head towards whatever the other town is called. Sell off all this old stuff I no longer need. So I've now placed in all the scrap items I no longer need, as you can see here. Which up here, I think, is the button. Yeah, so here we go. It makes scrap. Who knows what this is for, but it's much smaller. So now that I've scrapped all those items, I can then head up the hills. Autosave really is laggy. I also think that I could even buy a new claim. Don't know which claim I would want, but can maybe soon get a new one. I've now got my iron. Where do I place this? I was right. Uses all of it up there, doesn't it? Oh, it does give you the spare. Where's I put my pot here? And now I have a second forged iron drill. So for some reason my last bit just didn't record, but basically it was just me finding the forged iron drill and making it with 300 iron. Spending a bit of cash in the process and getting the masterwork design, as well as getting some scrap and commenting on the shop. I also said I might move site, but I will set up this drill so I can go AFK while setting up or working out which site I should get next. So after spending a bit of time waiting and watching a channel called Hybrid Steel, I've decided that the plot up there, that's not in the forge, is where I want to go. I just sort of like how it's all snowy and kind of nice. It's also where RCE made his. She used to be one of my favourite childhood channels. So what I'm going to do now is sell all this stuff here pack up and basically just rebuild it. So this plot of land is now mine. I now own this lovely piece of land. It's actually quite nice. So what I plan to do is have the actual thing above ground, but then have the actual miners underground, just on a conveyor belt going up. So that should be quite simple. Because what I need to do is find my tier 1 pickaxe I threw in here. So I'll be digging the hole. Then once I've finished setting everything back up, I'll show it off, make sure it works, then we'll end it there. So I'll see you then. So I have now spent, I think this took me 4 hours to build. So what it is down here, there are currently only 8. There will be 10 once this is done. I have to make 2 more in a minute. So 10 tier 1 drills bring the dirt up to 1 harvester, where it just comes out. There's also one of those booster things here to make sure these bouts are still quick. What I plan to do is down there have 2 more, if needed. And then it just goes to the middle, because why not? Get split with gold there, iron, shard things. That is the Cloutium. I actually forgot what that was called. So then Cloutium goes in there. And this would be that other one, but currently I can't make any of it. Don't actually remember what it's called. And the gems just come out here, and when I want to look for a specific one, I just dump it all out and use the magnet to put stuff back in. So if I went AFK while I was making a coffee and did some other things, in that time I made, so let's say 105,000. So 105,000 there. And that is 7,910. That's ridiculous. So what I'm going to do now is, with this, to make 2 more drills I need 600. So I will have the dagger, probably to use up this iron, just like normally. Use this iron to craft with, and I'll complete this request, build my last 2 miners, and sell all my gold. Just do 3 quick cuts to show you all of it. I think it was this god here that wanted it.
You reckon you could get this for me?
Yeah, gave him his dagger. That was actually more like 300, but I need to head back to the other one, sell my gold. I'll see you again in a minute. As I now just got my 805 coins for making that gold dagger. Bucket, which also includes my necklace,
shiny, you need a keen eye to value it rightly.
for 148,000. Sure. There's also an achievement for that. Then I also need to sell my sword for 109,000. Ridiculous. I'm actually gonna head back, so I need to pick something up. But now meet you in the mine. So I'm now here at the blacksmith thing, and I first need to make 2 of those drills. So that is 1. And that is 2. I also need 4 of these forged iron intakes. So it's 1, 2. This is 3. And now 4. So what I plan to do is, next episode, is actually to build a tier 2 line onto my main line and just like merge it into it so I can still have both of my lines at the same time. That would mean I won't have to do anything that complicated, but it will mean I will have to upgrade all my main pipes, but with the amount of money I have, it's not really an issue. I might upgrade the pipes in my own time, but then the start next episode get all the new miners. So to end the episode here, I have a bit of small building to do, but I think this is me done for now. I might actually just leave this iron here since I don't actually need it. So I'll see you next episode, which will be a bit longer. See you then.